Hey everybody, in the last lesson we learned how to copy all the elements from one array into another, and those elements that are divisible by 3 without reminder from one array into another. And in this lesson we'll try to optimize, or maybe I'd say we'll try to make it more suitable for your use by adding the counter variable and placing all of the elements we found into the array one by one. I mean, not just in a random order, but in an order that is countable. I mean, like in an order that's more suitable for use. Like you can see that an element will follow another element that we found. Right, let's do this. So to optimize, or maybe to improve the readability or and usefulness, if I can say that. I don't know if the word exists in English. Anyways, let's declare first variable called let's say it's gonna be called eat. Let's say it's gonna be eat. Also integer. So the eat variable is gonna store our values, our indexes. Let's name it ind or index, or just the new index. New index, and the new index will assign the new index a value of 0. So the first new index is gonna be 0, and then we will increase this value by 1 every time we found a number that suits the condition. And the condition is it is an odd number that is divisible by 2 without remainder. So remember that an odd number is the number that is divisible by 2 without remainder. So divided remainder after division is the function mod, and we check if it's not equals if it not equals to 0. So the remainder after division not equals to 0, it's an odd number. So let's say we'll increase the new index every time we found a number like this, say +1, and we're gonna store our numbers in the new index position, so 1 by 1, following from the beginning, from the index 0. So let's say I've done this. Control F9 to compile the solution, or the file in our particular case. So right, let's run this. All right, now we can see there's like nothing working here. It's like nothing working here. Let's return to the old one. Let's just comment this line, Control F9, and see what we've done wrong here. Right, those numbers are here in a random order. I mean, in the order of where they have been in the initial first array. and we need to place them one by one following each other. And what's wrong here? Let's run the debugger. I mean, I'm missing something here. I can see what I miss here. It's probably an array y, new index. Well, everything should be fine here. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, we're just we're probably I don't know. Well, let's run the debugger. I can see what I missed here. Right, F9 and step over, step in. Let's say we use step in. The first value is 0, so let's keep things up until it reaches our odd number. Right, array y 0 0 0 0, and yeah, the first number is 1, so the index should increase here by 1, and our array should like, well, we're probably trying to, well, I know what's wrong here. The thing that is wrong here is that we use the 0 index and then we skip the 0 index and we're not displaying the actual numbers because the index should increase, not like this. The initial index is wrong here, and the thing that I need to replace somehow the index that is used to display the numbers. So we're probably missing, we're probably just displaying the numbers wrong here. So we're probably needed 2 loops here. Like, well, everything is fine with the new index, but we're just displaying the numbers that come after those that we've already replaced. So we'll need to create a new loop here just to display those numbers that we've replaced. So let's say, oh yeah, and the thing, and also the thing is that in the task we can see that we need to show and display those numbers in a line, not in a row. So what I've done wrong here, or what I missed here, is that we used right line instead of just right. So right line, we used right line to display those in a row, and I mean in a column. Yeah, in a column, and we need to display them in a row. So let's like comment this line or just delete this. I prefer to comment. Right, so if we use the syntax like this and recompile this, Control F9, Control F9, let's save. Something's wrong here. Let's rebuild. Let's try to rebuild. Rebuild, no access. That's strange. That's really strange. It's like really strange. Well, let's close. Let's just close our program for a minute. Something is really wrong here. Right. Let's open things up. Right, let's compile. Let's compile. Compilation successful. Right, Control F9. Everything should be fine right now. Right. Just F9, just pressed F9. And yep, we can see that our numbers are displaying in the line. Right, that's fine. And let's now create a loop that uses you know what, to make the programming practice even better, we should declare constants that are gonna be defining our borders. So const low, or let's say it's the first number index, or first integer. Let's see if we can compile this. No, it's not working like this. I've completely forgotten how do we declare constants here. Like, let's say it's const first equals 10, or I don't know. Let's say like this, const. Maybe like this. Yeah, first is 0 and last is 10. So we use our first to last, from first to last, and here as well, from first to last. And let's compile this. Control F9. And let's run this. Everything's working fine. Okay, now for y I equals first to last, do begin, or without begin even. We don't need this right now. Just write the same as did here, or we can use our line that has been commented before. So it's good that we didn't delete this line and just comment it. So this should be like this. Or just replacing right line to right, and Control F9 and F9. Right, we'll also want to add a new right line here to separate the values. Yeah. Control F9, F9. Yeah. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah. They're following each other one by one. So the difference between each index is 1 now. So we copied the numbers that were stored inside the first array into the second array. Yeah, let's do the same trick with the part2 file. So now we're just deleting this line, declaring the constants or constants. Let's write this as a new line, and the new index we're copying this into the part second file, and then the new index. The index is 0. We want to place this after our test comment. So the new index is 0 from first to last, also from first to last. So if we need to like change the borders, we just use this first and last constants instead of 0 and 10. Let's say if we can do this like here. I'm not sure if we can do this like here. We're probably not gonna be able to do this like, and we're able to do this like this. So it's even better, yeah, and looking more nice, like from first to last. And we're just gonna, if we need to like digits from and numbers from 3 to 10, just replace this by 3. You will see how it helps us. You will see how it helps us in the future movements and actions that I'll try to display and show. Well, for now we can... Oh, I didn't press that. First, last, last. Yeah, Control F9, everything's fine. Control F9. Right, the new index is 0. And we're replacing the new index here. And using the begin end option to separate and maybe to encapsulate our needed code inside of the brackets, begin end brackets. And we say this here is equals, it equals same value plus 1 to increase the value each time we found a number that is divisible by 3 without a reminder. Right, so now we use the same loop as we did here, but use the array x instead of array y. That's Control F9 and yep. These are the numbers that are divisible by 3 without a reminder, following each other one by one. And also new index displays the border, displays the count of the numbers that we've got. Like, let's say we wanna run this one more time, and let's check what this number is, and the number is 4. Let's check how many numbers do we have here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers at all. Those are numbers that we found, and this variable displays the number of the numbers that we found. Yep. So let's say we wanna correct or improve the file that contains both of these parts. So wanna like maybe copy new index, index. Well, we don't really need to do this. Actually, I don't really need to do this. It's just to show you and to give you the complete solution for this example, for this particular task. So what we've done here, so option 1, we can just, we can just copy, just copy the code, Well, I'd prefer to do this, to copy the code. Let's copy the code. We can also option 1, let's say it's an option 1, option 2 and option 1. It's an option 1, and we are copying the option 1 code here, and we probably don't need to write the first array the second time. We won't need to do this like here. Here we don't need to write the second array, the first array second time. We'll just print the first option, and we will see that our arrays will be displayed one by one, the 3 arrays. Well, let's run the solution, the compiled file. Right, so in option 2, would also like to maybe separate the options. Maybe a right line should be like here. The option 2. Yeah, so we see like them in each line, each array in the line, in a line that is, I've forgotten how to say this in English. Each array in each particular line, let's say like this. In a line, 1 array per line. Yeah, so that's been part 2 for our tutorial. So if you if you treat the video helpful, if it helps, if it has been like helpful for you, then place a thumb up. I don't know, just maybe subscribe or not. That is for you to decide. So that's it for today's video. Yeah, good luck and keep it up, or I don't know. Yeah, enjoy.